The first exercise we have is a barbell bent over row. We start the row by picking the bar up off the rack.
From there, we get into our starting position. Our starting position consists of a pronated overhand grip, a 45-degree angle in our back, no rounding, and our knees and ankles about shoulder width apart. We then move into the row itself, which consists of the lats shortening as we move through our concentric phase, consisting of lifting the bar to the chest, and the lats lengthening as we move through our eccentric phase, which is lowering the bar back down to our waist. Barbell bent over row is completed through the sagittal plane and the transverse plane and uses the shoulder girdle to complete scapular retraction, the shoulder joint to complete shoulder extension, and the elbow joint to complete elbow flexion. The barbell row is then completed by re-racking the weight and standing nice and tall. In conclusion, this workout is great for those who have great grip strength, are okay with being in that bent over position, and have great shoulder mobility. For upper body horizontal pushing, we have the barbell bench press. For the barbell bench press, it's best to have the bench lying flat and have 5 points of contact: your head, your back, your butt, and your feet. Bench press grip is oftentimes pronated, overhand, and shoulder width apart on the bar. We then begin the lift by lifting the bar off the rack. From there, our primary moving muscle, the pectoralis major, or the pecs, then lengthen, bringing the bar down to the chest, and then shorten, pushing it back up. The eccentric phase being lowering the bar to your chest, and the concentric phase being pushing the bar back up. While in the concentric phase, the shoulder joint, elbow flexion, and shoulder flexion all work together to push the bar back away from the chest. Lastly, the barbell bench press moves through the transverse plane and the sagittal plane. To conclude my thoughts on the barbell bench press, I think the bench press is a great exercise for those with strong wrists, good grip, and great elbow strength and mobility. Single leg RDL with contralaterally loaded dumbbell. I begin by picking the weight up and putting it in the hand opposite of the leg that's working.
I then adjust the weight so that the grip is neutral in my hand, and I make sure I stand tall on that working leg.
When looking at the prime movers of the Romanian deadlift, the glute max and the hamstrings, we first see those muscles lengthening as we go down in the eccentric motion and then shortening as we come back up in that concentric motion. While moving through the sagittal plane, hip flexion and extension, and the frontal as well as transverse planes, the core obliques and the hip adductors, we use the hip joint on the working leg to do hip extension, the knee joint on the working leg to create knee extension, and the spine to create trunk extension all the way throughout the body. Throughout this demo, you can see me holding on to the dumbbell rack as my balance is not the best. Holding on to the rack does not take away from the workout, and it definitely does not change the working muscles. In conclusion, I think the Romanian deadlift single leg is great for those trying to build muscle in their glutes and their hammies, as well as those with great single leg balance and good grip strength.